ICC to hurry up, and if possible, they can come here and start the investigation tomorrow. This issue has been left hanging for so many years. Matagal, ma'am, baka mamatay na ako, hindi na nila ako maimbestiga. So I'm asking the ICC through you na magpunta na sila dito bukas, umpisahan na nila ang investigation. And if I am found guilty, I will go to prison and rot there for all time.
That call did not fall on deaf ears. Roughly 4 months after taunting the internet.
If you destroy my country, I will kill you. If you destroy the youth of this country, I will kill you. Madugo ang labanan ito. Madugo ang labanan.
He promised to kill, and the bodies piled up. On July 1, 2016, the first full day of Duterte's presidency, police carried out anti-drug operations across the Philippines, killing at least 12 people. It ushered in a bloody campaign for the next 6 years that would leave some 6,000 people dead, according to police records. In its first few months, many drug war victims were found bound. Some of their remains were even dumped in polluted creeks, grasslands, and garbage dump sites. By the end of Duterte's term in 2022, human rights groups estimated the real death toll of the war on drugs stands at around 30,000. Despite the bloodshed, Duterte enjoyed a high approval rating. His brutal anti-narcotics campaign cheered by an adoring public. But the ICC took note. In February 2018, it launched a preliminary investigation into alleged crimes against humanity under Duterte's watch, covering his tenure as Davao mayor and Philippine president. As a response, Duterte withdrew the Philippines from the International Tribunal in 2019, a move widely seen to evade accountability. Ex-President Sara, the arrest amounts to persecution.
Sinasabi ko lang sa inyong lahat, Pilipino kayo, huwag kayong pumayag na ang isang Pilipino ibigay sa mga dayuhan, lalong-lalo na pag labas na sa batas. It's actually some sort of, I don't know, what do you call it, state kidnapping. Parang ganyan na yung nangyayari.
The former president also defiant, offering no apologies, denying any wrongdoing.
Sinasabi ko naman sa mga pulis, military na trabaho kayo at ako ang managot. So ito na nga, for all of the whatever happened in the past, ako na yung nag-front sa ating law enforcement pati military. Sinabi ko na I will protect you and I will ako ang managot sa lahat. This will be a long legal proceedings. But I say to you, I will continue to serve my country at so be it. Kung ganun ang this
I'm a bit disappointed at the practices of the ICC that has delayed the visit of a family member to an accused. We look up to the ICC as a model for international justice, and the fact that it has taken 2 days for a family member to see the accused, I think does not speak well of the practices of the court. We condemn it. Secondly, we are very much disappointed that the court did not address the issue of kidnapping as a means to divest the court of jurisdiction. We think that the ICC should again set an example in promoting international justice, and when kidnapping is allowed as a means of acquiring jurisdiction over the jurisdiction of the accused, we think this too is a travesty of justice. You cannot correct a wrong by committing another wrong. I think it is high time that the court clarify its position on this matter. It is unacceptable that we accept or accept jurisdiction acquired through kidnapping, especially when the kidnapping took place in the context of the Philippines, where the court is now being used as a tool of oppression by the Marcos government.
Visited former President Duterte. He is in the hospital wing of the detention center, and he is in good spirits. He is well taken care of. Nag-comment lang siya na he really misses Filipino food. Yun lang. But very recently sa meal nila, meron ng rice. So that was a good development. And then we discussed about his legal team. And we discussed about the family. And we discussed about the country. When we talked, he, as a request, he asked me to go home. So he repeatedly said, do not leave the country, do not leave the Philippines. And so I told him na I know, I understand that, and I do not want to be here as well. Unfortunately, I am the only one who has a Schengen visa, and I am the only one who is a lawyer. So I told him that when we are able to meet with the legal team, that I will immediately return home and do my work.
Hundreds of supporters of former Philippine President Duterte gathered in Manila on March 15th to campaign for his release from the International Criminal Court. Notably, Duterte, on March 14th, made his first appearance before the ICC, where he was facing murder allegations from his War on Drugs campaign. Notably, the campaign has killed thousands in the Philippines during his term as President of Philippines. Duterte, who led the Philippines from 2016 to 2022, is set to be the first Asian former head of state to go on trial at the ICC. Confirmation of charges hearing has been set to start on September 23rd, while a trial would not be expected to start until early 2026.
Roque Duterte
do solemn